Hey again, and thanks so much for stopping by the download. Well, let's start today with the recovery efforts going on off the coast of Sibuyan Island in the Philippines. At the site of this week's grim news, a ferry carrying 865 passengers and crew capsizing during this week's typhoon. The ship turning over on its top, trapping many aboard inside. 48 so far surviving the catastrophe. Hopes now all but extinguished for finding any more survivors. Still, recovery efforts continuing. We wish them luck. New Zealand's Parliament is setting for our next item. Trade Minister Michael Cullen inking a record land settlement deal with 7 indigenous Maori tribes. Not an empty seat in the House. The settlement transferring 176 million hectares of government forest to Maori control, restoring some of the lands seized in the 1800s when Europeans reneged on the Treaty of Waitangi and... All right, I'll sign. No, just kidding. The so-called Tree Lord settlement, the largest ever signed between Wellington and the Maori. Good show. Well, to a segment now we're calling Terrible Ideas. First up, a building that makes you seasick. Yeah, it doesn't look bad so far. Architect David Fisher's news conference unveiling his dynamic tower. So what's that, you ask? That's right. You know that revolving restaurant you like so much? Well, how about a whole building full of revolving restaurants? The dynamic tower proposed for construction first in Dubai, other locations to come, assuming everyone in the Dubai tower doesn't get nauseous first. Fisher promising his building will shimmer in constantly changing patterns. This is a good thing. How? Bad idea number 2, taking us to South Beirut. This Lebanese restaurant needing to boost business. I know, a name change. How about Buns and... what? Yes, it's Buns and Guns, the fast food restaurant with the kooky bombs and bullets theme. Old armaments adorning the walls inside, the wackiness carrying over to the menu. I think I'd like a large mortar with a side of grenade. And a Coke too, please. The owner's saying it's all just a big joke. And beside, business is booming. Ha! Get it? Booming? I cracked myself up. Sometimes a news story just ends up on a reporter's desk. No idea how it got there, no idea what to do with it. Well, it's then that my colleagues pick up the phone and call me.
Come on, Ziggy, let's paint.
Case in point, Elizabeth Monticelli and Ziggy, a dog that paints.
Ready? Open your mouth, put the brush in. Come on, let's go.
Sort of. Ziggy, the painting Pekingese, said to hold the paintbrush in his mouth and make art when he's feeling like it, which turns out isn't very often. Over the last year, he's made 6 paintings, if by he you mean Elizabeth Monticelli, who seems to be doing most of the brushwork. Still, whatever gets you through the day.
He's being very belligerent right now.
Belligerent? I am an artiste. I should stop answering the phone. Well, that is your download for today. Hope to see you again tomorrow.